Hi, it's Joan. This week we're looking at major suit raises, but the strong variety. In fact, when responder has the strongest hand that they could have for partner, and they've got 4 card support for partner's 1 heart or 1 spade opening, and they've got an opening hand themselves. Well, you could just jump straight to game, but that would mean you'd miss out on some very good slams. So the idea with a convention called the Jacoby Tuno Trump Convention is that you investigate the other parts of your hand, not just the trump suit, but the other suits, to see whether they match well for bidding slam. And if they match well, you can bid slams on many fewer than 33 points. Sometimes 26 points will make a slam. That's because you've found out that your shortages, that is singletons or voids, are well placed in partner's hand. For example, if you had a singleton heart and spades were trumps, and partner had the ace and 3 small hearts, and you had good spades and only 1 heart, that means that you won't have any heart losers, because after you play the ace, you'll be able to trump. But if you had king, jack, 10 and another, or queen, jack, 10 opposite a known shortage, this is not so valuable, because you're not sure, you don't know how to make the tricks, you don't know whether to trump or whether to give the opponents their king or what. So it's much better to evaluate that you've got length, opposite length in your good cards, and nothing really opposite a shortage. That's what Jacoby Tuno Trumps will unearth for you, and it's really worth learning. There's a bit of learning to it, but it's really worth it. So have a look at the hand I've given you, and it's pretty exciting that you can bid and make very good slams using the Jacoby Tuno Trump Convention. Zooms coming up for November are, for less experienced players, I'm doing Introduction to Defence. And for more experienced players, I'm doing Modern Competitive Bidding. When to bid one more, when to double the opponents, when to pass, when to do whatever. It's really hard when they push you to a level and you've got to make a judgment about what to do. The other thing that's coming up that we're planning for 2023 are my bridge holidays. And the first one will be right in the middle of Sydney, in Potts Point, a fabulous area to be, in a fabulous place, Spices, Potts Point. Have a look at it on the website. We are advertising it now, and it's in February. And you can find your own accommodation if you like, but it'd be a good idea to stay at Spices. But we're giving a bridge package, which is lessons with me, lunch, a game, a book, everything else you might want during the day. It'll be a whole day package, and you can choose 3 days. And if you can't do the 3 days, you can do 1 day or 2 days. So that's in February. And then we've got another Spices holiday in May, and then Lilienfels in the Blue Mountains in August, and the Langham in Melbourne in October. So should be a good year coming up. Have a good week, everyone. 13 high card points, a 5-card heart suit, an extra point for the 5th heart. So we would open 1 heart. Partner has made a Jacoby Tuno Trump raise. This shows a good fit for hearts, at least 4 hearts, and the strongest hand they could have, which is more than 12 points. This bid, Tuno Trumps, calls for us to show a shortage if we have one. Shortage being a singleton or void, and we indeed do have a singleton diamond. So bidding 3 diamonds here after Jacoby is not showing a second suit, it's showing shortage, because shortage is one of the best ways to get to slam if you can work out that the hands fit. Partner must feel that the information we gave them about the shortage was valuable, because they've jumped to 4 no trumps. Today we're using key card Blackwood. So we've got 3 key cards, which are 3 aces, So our answer would be 5 diamonds if we're playing 0 or 3 being 5 diamonds. And so that's what we're trying today. It's called 1430, and partner says 5 hearts because they don't know whether we've got no aces or 3. They think we've got 3, but it's our job now to confirm that we had 3 key cards by going to 6. 12 tricks we need to make. We've got no heart losers, so we've got 5 heart winners, 3 spade winners, the top 3 spades, and 4 lovely club winners. And in fact, all of our values were concentrated in our longer suits, which is really good because we have no values opposite the shortage. And that works perfectly because we've only got 1 losing diamond. We can't get rid of that losing diamond because we've got 4 clubs in each hand, and although we've got 3 spades in one hand and 2 in the other, we can't reduce the diamonds in the north hand, so we'll just lose 1 trick in diamonds. So win the king, draw trumps, and they fell 2-2. So we've got all the tricks except 1 diamond at the end. So we might as well play all the rest of our winners. Cash the ace of spades. And we could play all our hearts now, but we're not expecting the opponents will throw away their ace or king or queen of diamonds. There's the queen, but there's the king. But someone is holding the ace. And there it is, we made 12 tricks. Slams will make beautifully when you can discover that you have shortage, e.g. that singleton diamond, opposite no values, because suddenly we know we've only got 1 diamond loser because of the singleton. If North were evaluating their own hand without help from us, they could think they had 3 diamond losers because they've got 3 small diamonds. So the Jacobi convention works very well when you are showing shortages after the 2 no trumps.